my name's Donnel.
This is Jordan, you know, the boy.
We're new to this. We're here stating the top 10 movies of 2015. Now, keep in mind that all of this is like
opinion based. This is not some grand list that we made up is the complete last put of movies. This is our opinion. So if you want to try and skewer us in the comments, I don't care. Go ahead, have a field day. But
Please.
I'd rather you have a very good discussion with us about what was good about certain movies and what was bad about others.
And besides, it would be a pretty fun conversation for us just to fight with YouTube viewers. So
right, this is pretty much just a dream for us. This is literally just our hobby right now. So
literally, so number 10,
we got Dope.
Dope. I think Dope was pretty good though, bro. Like
Dope.
that was probably one of the most underrated films of 2015.
That movie was definitely something I didn't think would be as good as it was. The story behind it, the whole way how he got to where he needed to be, and how everything that he had to go through, it was a very fun story to watch, and watch the character progress and realize what he has to do to get through this situation.
This movie was really passionate for you, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, this was a good movie.
Okay. Alright, number 9, The Hateful Eight.
Now you see, one thing about me, my friend Donnel here, and one of our other friends who is going to be a regular host on this show named Mike, we love Quentin Tarantino movies.
Love him.
He tells a good story, and it's still always got that just good amount of gore that is always going to keep things interesting. And it tells a very interesting story about a post-Civil War era that was very much a big transitional period in time. Everyone had to get used to not calling black people the N-word all day, every day. And it was very much, you can see that it's a change for a lot of the characters, and it's got a lot of twists and turns and stuff that you don't see.
Not only that, but like, this movie's gonna cause a hell of a lot of controversy.
Oh yeah.
Like, this movie's gonna be like the most controversial thing of 2015, only because of the fact that, first of all, they say the N-word God knows how many times.
Not
people already
Django,
keeps taking that to offense since Django. People been taking to offense, even though he used it in like all of his films.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody takes it to offense for some reason. Like, it's 2016 now. We kind of all gotta get over it, but it's just gonna happen.
Number 8, we got Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton, bro. This movie is literally not only the definition of brotherhood, just wondering how these 5 guys just sat there and finally made themselves who they were, when all they wasn't trying to do was be famous. They didn't want to be famous. They wanted to sit there and just make music for the people. And that's the only thing that they care about now is making music for the people. And I figure that the way that F. Gary Gray did this film is like phenomenal. Like, this is literally one of the best movies 2015, and I stand by that forever. Number 7, Creed. Creed, do we really need to explain Creed, man?
It's
like
basically, it's a Rocky movie.
This Creed is like, this movie is just phenomenal, bro. Like, this is literally one of them Rocky movies that isn't really a Rocky movie. It's just a spin-off. But the way that they use Adonis Creed is great. It's just something you have to see.
Plus, Michael B. Jordan's a really good actor.
Michael B. Jordan is a great actor. We'll forgive him for certain movies. Fantastic. But anyway. Number 6, AntMan.
Alright, AntMan, this is a movie nobody thought anything would be good from. They thought, okay, a couple of jokes, Paul Rudd, fine. This guy shrinks and punches people in the face. But then a lot of the jokes were a lot better than you think they would be. This is a very much one of those movies that just kind of comes up and rocks your jaw from nowhere. Straight up sneaks you.
Number 5, Southpaw. Southpaw, first of all, is a very predictable movie. But the way that they... Okay. Okay. Go downstairs. Chinese food.
Oh, facts. Shit.
Oh shit. Number 5, Southpaw.
Now, Southpaw is a very predictable movie. It's your typical boxing movie. You can easily tell the path of how it's gonna go. The slightly interesting bit is the thing with him and his daughter, but that's all you really have to go on. Other than that, it's just a good movie.
The reason why we put it as one of our top 10 rather, is because of the fact of this is one of those movies that you can actually watch again and again. It may be predictable, but at the same time, you respect the way that it is, basically. Number 4, Jurassic World.
Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 na.
Number 3, The Martian.
Now, see, Martian is your typical Matt Damon gets lost out in some random place and has to do something to survive until someone comes back and finds him, because apparently everybody cares about Matt Damon.
Now, keep in mind that Ridley Scott is a great director. So, this movie really is phenomenal. Some people may think that it's overhyped, but we think it really is a great movie. A great sci-fi movie at that.
Also, for the record, I actually do like Matt Damon. I'm just saying, he's always lost. Why the hell we keep finding him?
Number 2, Ex Machina. There's really not much to say, man. This movie is just great. Basically, this is one of those movies that I'm going to leave the viewer to watch and then come back to me. Because this movie is just great. You can argue about it, but this is one of the best sci-fi movies of 2015 to me.
That's gonna...
Okay. Number 1.
The Force Unleashed.
Oh my god. This movie, bro. Disney has not disappointed. And that was a lot of things that people were scared of, was Disney disappointing.
Oh man, there was so much fear. There was so much fear in the world about Disney messing this up that China tried to buy the rights to the franchise, because they said, no, we are not letting this happen.
But Disney rose again. The only problem I have with The Force Awakens is the fact that they basically tried to relive the first trilogy. Episodes 4 to 6, which I understand why they did it, because of the fact that they're trying to introduce a new generation to Star Wars. But at the same time, man, like, give us a little bit of something new. I mean, you added a black guy, so that's new.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, there's always one.
There's always one, but this is like, he's a main character now.
Yeah, true. And the only other problem I have with this was Captain Phasma. Now, this guy probably doesn't know who Captain Phasma is, but I am a Game of Thrones buff. I love that show. And she was the chromed out stormtrooper who basically got no use but was hyped like she was the ultimate character. Now, you see, there was one moment in the movie where they could have easily slipped her into it, put her in the same role, and she would have been great. It would have showed how she's actually such an awesome character. When Finn is fighting one of the stormtroopers, it could have been her fighting Finn, and it would have shown why everybody respects and fears her so much. And I just feel like that is a big missed opportunity.
Well, that's all, guys. That is our top 10 best films of 2015. Click the link down below for the top 10 worst of 2015, which we have a lot to say.
Oh man, that is gonna be. You see,
Texas 4. Okay,
there is a lot of times that we had to edit this to cut out some of the curses. I will be unchained when this next part comes out. Peace.
Subscribe. My name is Donnel. This is Jordan. I will see you next time.